Listen, if you don't understand how your business makes money, you will always wonder why your business isn't making money. Now, I know that sounds like a paradox, but it's the truth indeed. So, today I want to share with you the four different business models, what the advantage or disadvantage with each one is. And finally, you will learn why only a few people make money and why the others just play the entrepreneurship game. It's like an Olympic race. Someone is going to come first and win gold medal. Someone is going to get silver. Someone is going to get the bronze. Heck, someone is even going to come fourth. But guess what? Someone is going to come in last. You don't want to be the one coming in last in this race. So let's get right into it. There are four business models every wealth-minded entrepreneur must understand. Not 10, not 20, just four. These four models are built on two pillars. How many people you sell to, that's volume, and how much you sell to them, that's price. If you master this framework, you will never be confused about your next move again. So let's get into it. Model one is low volume and low price. It's also known as the poverty trap model. You are the brokepreneur, right? So that's number one, low volume plus low price. This is known as the poverty trap model, the brokepreneur. All right. This model right here is where dreams go to die. You are selling something for very cheap and you are barely selling any of it at all. So it's the t-shirt hustle, it's the handmade soap grind, it's you selling a $30 product with 3 customers a week. The only benefit is that you get to say, oh, I'm in business, I am an entrepreneur. But the truth is that you are underpaid, you are overwhelmed, and you are out of options. It's not a fun place to be. So if you're stuck in this model, I love you, but you had better move fast. You have to use it as a test lab, not as a life plan. Because if you stay with this model, your dreams will remain just that, a dream. All right. So the next one I want to talk about is the high volume plus low price. High volume plus low price. So this model is called the volume velocity model, or I also call it the scalarpreneur model. Now, this is the model of speed. This is the model of systems and sales funnels and scaling and selling a ton of products. We are selling something everybody wants, but you're selling it at a price almost nobody has to think about it too hard in order to make a decision. It is fast food. It is software trials. It is mini digital products. It is drop shipping products, e-commerce. You're not looking for deep conversions, but you're looking for mass decisions. You want a shitload of people to buy from you, right? It is a business and a model that requires you to sell a lot of products. And the thing is that you get quick sales, you get big and wide reach, and it is perfect for testing and growing fast. The trade-off for it is that basically make low profit per unit. You need systems or you will just drown into operations. This model is for the entrepreneur who knows how to build funnels, how to build teams, how to create the ads. If you've got the traffic and the systems, you can dominate. Now, the truth is a lot of people have made a ton of money following this model. This is the model that a lot of the billionaires in the world follow, actually, right? They make very little profit per unit of their product, but they sell to millions and millions of people at the same time. This is a great model to use, and it is a great model. But like I said, you have to understand systems, you have to understand how to build a team, and then you have to know how to organize hundreds and thousands, and potentially, if your business does really, really well, tens of thousands of people. Now, let's go for number 3, okay? So number 3 is low price plus high volume, right? So this model is the cash flow freedom model. It's also what I call the luxury premium model. Now, what you need to do with this model is that you don't need a load of customers to make $1 million. For example, if that's your goal, let me say that again. You don't need million customers to make $1 million with this model, unlike the previous one. You just need 1,000 people to pay you $1,000, or 100 people to pay you $10,000, or 10 people to pay you $100,000, or even one person to pay you $1 million. This is the model that consultants use, that coaches use, the online coaches, boutique creators. You sell expensive products and you solve expensive problems for people who can afford to pay for speed and certainty. And the beauty of this model is that it is high margin, it is high control, it is high income, and it is low drama. You don't have a shitload of people to deal with. The risk is that if you ever stop getting volume, then your income is going to drop and you have lesser consistency. This is actually the model that I love, and is where I tell a lot of people to start. If you have a skill, if you have a result, a story that resonates, this will work. But you have to learn how to package it and how to deliver it so that the people who you're selling to are willing to shell out the high fees and pay the high prices that you're asking them to pay. So that's how this model works. And now we are going to go to model number 4. And that model number 4 is the high price plus high volume. This model is what I call the wealth machine. You are an empirepreneur, basically. If you have this model, you are going to build legacy wealth, right? You are selling expensive products or services, and you are not selling them to just a few people. You are selling them to thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands, or even millions of people. Think Apple, right? Think Mercedes-Benz. Think about anybody who is building a company that is just too big to ignore. Elon Musk and Starlink. They are stacking skill on top of premium prices. That's like compound interest on steroids. So the upside with this is that you are selling big tickets, you are getting big reach, and at the same time, as a consequence, you are creating big wealth. One winning offer with this model will create an empire. You are not chasing, you are leading. The challenge is that it is not cheap to get started with this model, and it is not simple. It demands absolute excellence and it demands working infrastructure. This model is for the seasoned builder. It's for entrepreneurs who are ready to multiply teams and systems and build brand trust. But if you're not there yet, don't worry, you're always going to have a starting point. So the question is, which one is the best model, right? So let's break it down. If you are just starting out, I want you to become a luxurypreneur. Sell high-ticket products, sell deep, sell wisely. If you're growing and getting consistent, you need to shift to become a scalerpreneur, right? So that you build systems that will do the heavy lifting for you, right? However, if you have built your name or a list and you have infrastructure in place, then you can step into the empirepreneur model, because this is where real wealth gets automated. And if you're a brokepreneur right now, that's fine. It's not a bad place to be. Just don't stay there. Start climbing up the ladder today. Okay? So I want you to drop a comment below and tell me which model you are in right now. And if you're serious about building wealth, I want you to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications, share this with someone who is still stuck in the hustle. Because, like the Bible says, through wisdom, a house is built, and by understanding, the house is established. And that It's not just biblical wisdom, that is business wisdom. My name is Ronald Nzimora, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.